Hello everyone and welcome to Swimsuit Mami's kit analysis. She is a limited kioku, so she won't join the standard pool once her banner is over. She's a forest attacker that specializes in single target damage. She has slightly more HP than other attackers, but other than that her stats are in the norm for the role. Her skill hits an enemy 3 times and give her a shield that reduces damages by 20% for 2 attacks, as well as 1 magic. If she uses this skill while she has 3 magic, she will gain a buff called Midsummer Fireworks, that increases her attack based on her HP and gives her MP based on her magic. 30% attack is a good amount, but even with her shield helping her it can be hard to maintain the full value of this buff, so you need to choose your sustain carefully. Her special attack hit the enemy 4 times and will deal more damage the more magic she has. At max magic she has the highest damage multiplier for a special attack in the game. Her ability give her 1 magic every turn, but she will lose 1 if she get hit while her shield isn't active. So be sure to use her skill if she lost shield since her last turn. She also get more buffs the more magic she has. At 5 magic she get 30% speed, 30% damage and 40% special attack damage, which makes her insanely strong. Her support ability isn't the best since it provides survivability rather than more damage, and it only works if your attacker has an elemental advantage, but it can have its uses sometimes. All her ascensions improve her damage by a decent amount, but none of them are a must-have. Her MP gain does get pretty high with her A2 though. For support kioku give her 1 that increases her attack or her damage. The best options are either Matakami or Momoko, but Kush is a good F2P option and Eriko works well even in single target fights as long as you have an elemental advantage. And for portrait the best ones are the Savior's Apostle and Special Stage Persona. I won't talk about Crystallis in detail since it just got added and I haven't experienced with it much yet. But you should probably go for any attack or damage increase. The most important thing with Mami for team building is that your choice of sustain is really important. In any fight where your barriers are at the risk of being broken even once, it might be better to use a healer or a double sustain team. If Mami loses HP and you don't have any way to heal, she permanently loses attack for the whole fight. Other notable teammates for her are A2 Sana, or any defender with Sana's support ability due to their increased chance to be targeted. This makes it way easier for Mami to keep her shields in fights where the enemies use a lot of single target attacks. Without her A2 Nimue isn't really better than Ren, even for Mami who can make use of her forest damage debuff. But she at least make her good because she was kinda dead on arrival at her release. And another important thing for Mami is an action advance buffer to help her keep her HP and shields, so she works well with Moemura and regular Mami. And I don't think 3-star Kokoro is good despite being the only character in the game to give shields. But you should be on the lookout for any future defender because if they release a 5-star one that can do it, Mami will become more comfortable to play. If we compare her to the other single target damage dealers, we can see that she has the highest multiplier on her skills once her magic is up, and only Matakami can rival with her amount of self-buffs. Matakami out-damage her by a decent amount when she crit. But Mami doesn't need to crit to deal a lot of damage, and she deal more than Kyoko and Yachiyo. Her speed buff is also easy to activate since she only need 1 magic. She's still slower than Kyoko but faster than Matakami outside of a crit team due to her inability to get a lot of action advance from her allies if they don't crit. There's no doubt that she is really powerful. I would consider Matakami to be slightly on top, but Mami isn't far behind. She can lose a lot of power if you don't have a good sustain or an action advance unit to advance your sustain though. And there's also the fact that Yo will be unable to get her ascensions in the future, so other attackers will start to surpass her. But she's the only forest attacker in the game right now, and elemental advantage becomes almost mandatory in the later floors of tower mode, otherwise your damage dealer will get annihilated. I think she's worth the summon, but hold on your gems a bit longer until Swimsuit Madoka and Sayaka's kit get revealed to see if they're any better. They will also be limited units, so unless you've been saving since the launch of the game or if you're really lucky you will have to make a choice. That's it for the video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I also uploaded a video where I use Mami against Tower Floor 50 if you want to see her in action, the link is in the description. Goodbye and see you soon.